Welcome back, you MMR Automotive fans. I'm John, I'm your host. We're continuing on with the G70 in the sports sedan segment. I know I just uploaded a video about my likes and dislikes after 4,000 miles. And I referenced the standard features, and then I realized I never actually talked about those. So today we're gonna be talking about those. We're going through the standard features on this car, the options on this car, on this particular car, and also some of the options I didn't get on this car, and the price for what you're getting, essentially. Some of the standard features on this car: smart cruise with stop and go, and the forward collision. The highway driving assistance would be your blind spot mirrors, your rear cross traffic collision alert in the rear, throw this car in reverse, and you get the warning if a car is coming from left to right, or even a person, as someone is now. With that smart cruise with stop and go, you get active lane keep, which is kind of that self-driving stuff where you can take your hands off the wheel. You're not supposed to, but you can use the active lane keep as well as the smart cruise to let this car essentially drive itself. It's nice, it's a safety feature, and I use it almost every day for my quick commute. When I jump on that highway, there's a decent amount of volume, not much fun to be had, so I just throw it on, and it's nice to sit back and relax. Powertrain: this car is the 3.3 V6 turbo. It only comes with the automatic. It is an actual automatic. It is not a dual clutch. It is an 8-speed automatic, and it's got a few drive modes, which I've been over. Some comfort, convenience options, or not options, some standard features. You have these wheels, or you have a set of 19-inch wheels, which come on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, not the 4S, which is the all-season Michelin Pilot Sport tire on the 19-inch alloy wheels. You get LEDs front and rear. It's that split design for 2022. You get these leather seats. They are power in every which way you can imaginable, with power lumbar support. They're heated front seats, and then you get seat memory as well in these, which are 2 for your customization, your 2 user profiles. And when you walk in, exit, you name it, it adjusts accordingly. Otherwise, speaking of these seats, everything's leather. That is standard. So you get your leather armrest, your shifter, your dash, parts of the door panel, the leather where you would rest your arm, the tops being a soft touch plastic. The steering wheel, along the center console, it's leather. It's a decent leather. It's not as premium you'd see in some of the Napa leather German cars that are equipped with it, but most of those are optioned anyway, whereas this is standard in the all 2022 G70s. The rear view camera with parking guidelines is standard, as you've seen in some of my other videos. The sensors front and rear, that is an option, so it gives you that little audio note when you get close to things, front and rear. It does a pretty good job for low objects, which I really like, but at least you get parking distance, parking sensor in the rear, parking camera in the rear, Jesus, which almost everything does anyway. You get a lot of hands-free stuff, so your phone, Bluetooth, you can, talk to this car like you would a human being and tell it what to do. It's pretty nice. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, it's wired. It is standard in this car, and it comes with a couple USB ports. I believe the number is 4 for the standard car and 3 for the optioned car, which I'll tell you in a second why. Warranty on this car: 5-year, 60,000 mile is the new vehicle warranty. That's, that bumper to bumper standard thing with every car. Every little thing that goes wrong, send it in. 5-year, 60,000 mile. The big one is the 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. I haven't had any issues on this car after 4,000 miles, other than a few rattles, which would be part of that the new vehicle warranty. But powertrain wise, 100,000 miles is fantastic. So that right there, that is your standard options. Option wise, this car is one tier up. So this is the Sports Advanced. It's basically one level above your base G70 that is equipped with the V6. This car runs you about $46,000 MSRP. That is a $4,000 add-on, and what that $4,000 comes with is the, once again, that parking distance sensors, front and rear, that I talked about. Does a great job at low objects, especially in the front, which is nice. Car's a little low in the front, but you know, not for a sports sedan, it's a little low in the front. This car is equipped with a different designed wheel, but is still a 19-inch alloy wheel. It comes on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, which is still the all-season tire from Michelin. This car has this aluminum trim along doors, the center console, etc. Otherwise, it would be your base aluminum, not this textured design. Could live without it. But ventilated seats, that's something I use every day. The sunroof is part of this package. It's the only way to get it is if you add on this package. The Lexicon sound system, which is fantastic, is part of this package. The wireless device charging is part of this package, and that's actually where that device, that fourth USB goes, is it actually turns into a light that tells you if your device is charging, not charging but on the pad, or fully charged and still on the pad. It also alerts you when you leave the car, as if you left the device on the wireless charging pad, it will tell you you left your device on the pad and or in the car if you're using the Bluetooth and or Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. You get some dark chrome, so the trim on the exterior turns into a dark chrome instead of a chrome. Something I really don't like is, you know, high gloss or high visibility chrome on the car, so something I really like. The valved exhaust, you get active bolstering, so in Sport and Sport Plus mode, something you can turn on and off is you get these side bolsters, squeeze you a little bit tighter for your enthusiasts who want to drive this car for fun and harder. You get active bolstering. And then the digital key. So being able to control this key from being able to control this car with this digital key on your smartphone allows you to track service, how much fuel you have, turn the car on and off as you would like an auto start stop, which is on the key as well. But you can control a few other things from the app, like this temperature you want when the car starts, whether you want the heated seats on or the ventilated seats. All that stuff is on the digital key, and that's what I use to start this car and warm the car up before I get to it. In Florida, it's more of a cool the car off before I get to it, but same concept. So that's $46,000. That is $4,000 over the standard price of this car with the V6. I did it because ventilated seats is something I really like. I heard the Lexicon sound system before I heard the standard, and once I went to the Lexicon, I really didn't want to go back to the standard sound system. It does a great job. I like sunroofs for the fact that not to open the sunroof, but to open the blind. You know, when you're cruising in the middle of the day, it's kind of hot, but it's a lot of light into a black, dark interior that this car has. One thing I would choose is the lighter interiors if I had to do it again. Those are the features that I really couldn't live without. Wireless charger is really nice. Once again, it's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto plug-in only. So, you know, if you're gonna use those, you plug the device in anyway. But I just use Bluetooth and I throw it on the pad for wireless charging. So it's really nice to have. So that's 46 grand. Well, if you spend 50 grand, you can get things like Brembo brakes, a heated steering wheel. Yes, this car is not standard with a heating steering wheel, and even one tier up does not come with a heated steering wheel. But it's heated seats, heated mirrors. Yeah, I don't know, but a heated steering wheel only comes at the top tier, which would be the Prestige, along with those Brembo brakes. You also get the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, which is the summer tire from Michelin for this car. You get a limited slip differential in the rear, and you get a different set of wheels. I think that's it. I think that's where the additional $4,000 would be. That's more sport-oriented car, and for me as a daily commuter, didn't find it worth it. The last option, at any price point, you can tag on all-wheel drive for just under $2,000. So even the base starting at 42, tag on all-wheel drive, 2,000 bucks. You don't have to get anything else. Or at 50 grand with the Prestige, you can tag on all-wheel drive, $52,000. You don't have to tag on anything else. So that's kind of, I think Genesis did a really good job with that, tiering of these cars. The only one that stands out to me as kind of a miss would be the heated steering wheel. I'm not sure if that's chip shortage, but maybe it's just they need to save money somewhere, and that's what you get. So it's a long list. It's a lot of talking. I'm sorry. I'll post this up right here. It is the window sticker for this car. Yes, I know it doesn't say 48. I mean, it doesn't say 46, it says 48. There's some dealer options which you just tell them to remove. You don't need those. You don't need wheel locks, etc. Just get the car at 46, or it's 46 and a half maybe. This car also has a special paint on it. It's gorgeous. Once again, they make a base white that's good enough. So there's the window sticker. You can go through it. You can find these online. But read through it. Tell me what you think are the options you would choose on this car. Would you get the Sports Advanced for 46? Would you stick with the base at 42? Or would you go all the way up to get those nice Brembo brakes for 50 grand? Do you want all-wheel drive? Do you need it? I don't. I'm in Florida, so rear-wheel drive is plenty of fun, and I think it makes for a better car in terms of the sportiness anyway. So with that being said, thank you for watching, you MMR Automotive fans. This is all the standard option, the standard features, and then all the standard equipment and the options and features you can get on your 2022 Genesis G70. I've been talking a lot, but thanks for watching, MMR Automotive fans. I'm John. This is the G70, and we'll continue on with the sports stand segment next time.